beautiful Southern Vermont. When many think about the Green Mountain State, they think of places like Burlington, Stowe, Woodstock, Montpelier, and others. This portion of Vermont may not be quite as popular or well known, but its lack of fame is exactly what makes it so special. It's riddled with exceptional local businesses, where you can get local products, meats, cheeses, and more. We're big fans of avoiding mainstream restaurants, grocery stores, really anything with a household name. So a location like the Village Pub, well, you know we had to go in. We met a lot of nice locals, had some great drinks at a fair price, and enjoyed beautiful views of the river in downtown Wilmington. Let's talk about downtown Wilmington. You can go from the pub to the walking trails, take a dip in the river, whatever you want to do really. And the nice part is, you're really not encountering that many people when you're out there. So that's always a win for us. Beyond that, we got tipped off for some really cool local spots. This spot along the Green River, in a location we promised we wouldn't reveal, is pretty exceptional. A beautiful forest, all to ourselves. We strolled along it until we reached a pool that we were told about by one of the locals that we met at the pub. The pool has little falls that goes into about a little bit more than a waist-deep drop, just enough to cool off in the refreshing Green River on a hot afternoon. After that, we cruised up to the Deerfield River at another spot we were tipped off at. A nice deep pocket, not too far off the road. Again, we promised we wouldn't reveal it, but if you're savvy, you probably know where it is, or you'll find it pretty easily. Happy hunting! Our next stop was a sunset hike up Haystack Mountain. It was an easy to moderate hike with a beautiful Christmas tree forest on the top. The smell was phenomenal. But there were a good amount of black flies, and they sort of rushed us off the summit faster than we would have liked. Nonetheless, highly recommend the hike. Now, we know that this video is about Southern Vermont, but if you happen to be in Southern Vermont, the great town of Shelburne Falls, Massachusetts is only about a 25-minute ride away, and it's one of our favorites. So we used one of our days as an excuse to cruise down, spend an afternoon, see the Bridge of Flowers, stroll around, and then go to one of our other favorite swimming holes down in Massachusetts. One we promised we'd never reveal as well, so unfortunately we won't. But we do highly recommend Shelburne Falls. It's a great town, it's got a lot of character. Yes, the Bridge of Flowers is growing back in. It will grow back in, it will reach its old glory. But for now, you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's beautiful, it's there, and you can enjoy it. The town itself has had its ups and downs. For the most part, it's a great town, but yes, some of the local businesses are closed. There's less restaurants than there used to be, but there's still quite a few, and it's a really, really nice place to be. Now, if you happen to be in Shelburne Falls, you can cruise over to this beautiful waterfall. This is Tannery Falls in Savoy, Massachusetts. It's one of the taller falls in the state, and it's usually to yourself when you get there. We've probably been about 8 times, and generally we see maybe one other group of people at most. The falls itself are quite impressive, really. They have multiple tiers and they fall down to this bottom pool. The pool at the bottom, again, is maybe waist deep, upper thigh deep, depending on the time of year. Very cold water, but nice for a quick dip and cool off. Certainly worth the travel. All right, that's enough about Massachusetts. Let's talk about downtown Wilmington. The Roost has some phenomenal breakfasts, and they're pretty nice to our pup too. Brought a water bowl, even offered to give her some food, but we were giving her plenty of her own eggs. Other than that, the vibes are immaculate. There's a lot of little cute stores, the Incurable Romantic, along with bookstores, Pickwell's Barn, plenty of other cool places to check out. This is Beer Naked. It has one of the most exceptional views off the road. We stayed at an Airbnb in Whitingham. It was on 100 acres and had this beautiful waterfall right on the property. It was really enjoyable, but we did spend many evenings heading over to the beautiful reservoir. Harriman Reservoir, that is. A great place for a dip, boating, or whatever else you might want to do. There's grills set up along the shoreline. It's really a beautiful place. Another lovely stop is Hamilton Falls. It's up a little bit north of Wilmington, but well worth the drive. We'd been there a couple times before, and, well, we just want to keep coming back to this place. The weather was cooler and rainy, so we really only got about waist deep in the water, but we did get some opportunity to fly our drone and get these beautiful shots. Definitely a place I recommend going. If you happen to go to the upper falls, be careful. There's been quite a few deaths up there. Maybe it's a little bit more risky than what we'd like to do, but you know the lower falls are pretty good for anybody. At the end of the day, we came to Vermont for the stunning beauty. The isolation was just what we needed after hustle and bustle on Cape Cod for the prior weeks. There's nothing like refreshing and just resetting in nature. The only way to end this episode is with the sounds of Vermont. We'll see you in Bar Harbor next. And as always, stay off course.